Man, the music for this game is great. I love the music of this game. I love this game. This game's really good. I guess I should start playing it. Ah, Helloger. Attack Helloger in the chat. I got a mouse capture? I hope not. Oh, that fucked it up. There we go. Hello, Crevo. Well, good night to you, Ogre. Good evening and good night. Okay, don't need to see this. Okie dokie. Do I have any options I want to make? Well, obviously, we want that. And obviously, hello Huzzah, hello Jins. Starting a new game, I figure. We gotta set Max's costume. I've streamed this intro several times. I can't do the slime. I can only... My skull timeout? I forget. I'll resub later. I'll sub when you're actually streaming so you see it for once. Yeah, there's the Numpy Yoko. Yeah, I've streamed this the intro of this game a lot, so I might get the maintenance cap for I actually forget what SMS stands for in the real life. I like the green ones and the work shoes. There's some weird artifacting going on. Oh well, I don't care. Yeah, it stands for SMS Skull. Yeah. So I've streamed this intro a couple times. I'm not going to be like letting all the cutscenes and stuff play. You can just go to any of the other videos I've done of this. But now that there's actually some people here, I can explain what my goals are for this bloodvember.
What? Those monsters are in my father's room? Father!
Is the good part is golf. I know that's what Ty says. I just think this whole game is the good part. Hey, the last time I played this, I think I died in this fight because I had forgotten, which is fair. I'm probably going to forget and might get harmed this time. Yeah, but the bloodvember goals. Lost some subs. Okay. I have a Xbox One controller, so I don't actually know what these buttons are. Your circle. And you're... okay. The R1 to block is actually kind of important. You knock him down. The jump attack will actually get you killed sometimes. Okay, I'm not going to die this time. But I lost some subs, probably because I haven't been streaming as much. There are several reasons for that as of late. But I want to get back into streaming some more. I think my highest sub I had was like around 25. I like to get back up there again. So I've got a little tracker that is at 40% opacity. So if you sub, I don't think resubs count for the counter, but if you sub, it'll make that little incremental number go up. If you have a Twitch Prime sub, consider going it for me. I could use some money. The other one there is the GYCL 2019 Recoup Fund.
Dear mother, how...
Yeah, no, I'm not listening to you talk about your mom. I might listen to Paul Eiding.
Oh, I'm soaked.
But yeah, the plane ticket. Oh.
Max, pretty early today, huh?
Yeah, I guess, but take a look at this.
Yeehaw.
Ta-da!
We got a clown. We got a clown coupon.
I got a ticket for Flotsam Circus Troupe.
But yeah.
Oh, good for you.
The plane ticket to get to MagFest. Every time I've gotten it, it's gotten more expensive.
Well, you'd better finish your work.
And this time it was a little more expensive than comfortable.
Hey, Max.
So I wouldn't mind
What's this?
putting the old money bucket out there for people to put clown coupons in.
It's pretty old. I don't know what it is.
And if Twitch pays me in this month, which there's never really a guarantee when Twitch pays me, it feels like they pay me whenever they feel like it.
Cable's vacuum is set up below.
But if Twitch pays me, I will put that towards the GYCL 2019 Recoup Fund. I know it's Recoup. I always want to say Recoup. So I think we have to go fix the vacuum. Well, we need our tools. It's over here in the cabinet. Recoup some fun. We got a Recoup eraser beam. My debt. There's a wrench in here. There's a photo album somewhere. Yeah, I think that's the photo album. So yeah, and today was kind of a stressful day. I had some garbage that I had to deal with. Yep, start is not menu in this game. Did I set all of this? I think I actually want this normal. Because I think it's already inverted in this game. Guess I'll do a little fixing later. So today was kind of rough. Decided, you know what? What if I do a game that's chill? And I decided, what if I play this game, my favorite game? Yeah, some garbage, like in a very literal sense, was what I had to do today. Was some
Okay,
garbage.
Here we go. Ah, this is the Anbar Type 2 here.
Ah, the Type 2.
This is a pretty specialized hose attachment.
In what way?
Oh, I see the problem.
Is it got special grommets? Ah, well, G-Volt, this is not a JRPG. Not in a actual sense. This is something else, I'd say. I think you would call this a action RPG. With world-building sims. And clowns.
Is everybody ready? Let's have a stupendous show tonight.
I like the clowns still have their knives.
A night of wonder.
Yeah.
All right,
Bring out the clowns.
let's get to work.
You said there'd be clowns. Yeah, it's sort of like ActRaiser. I guess ActRaiser started the World Sim RPG combo. Oh no, we're going to be late. And then Max never woke up. Actually, I think I missed some Paul Eiding there, so that's a little sad. We all love Paul Eiding. The last time I attempted to stream this game, it was like 2 years ago. I had Rosella on the horn. I was interested in just showing her how many voice actors were in the game. Which there are many. None of them credited. I don't know why they don't get credit for this specific game. They're all on IMDb, but the actual credits of the game. Maybe it's like a thing. Yeah, I definitely want that camera inverted. Please invert me. Invert to lice me, Captain. There we go. You need a ticket to get in.
You need a ticket to go in.
Give me my clown coupon.
Here you go. Hey,
Oh no!
one ticket.
A street urchin. So now we have to ask all of these NPCs.
Of all the...
Find the boy who ran away with the clown coupon. She is of no help. What about you?
Did you see a little red-headed kid come this way?
Nope. You see anything?
He headed towards City Hall.
Yes, everybody loves talking to NPCs. How about you? You're not helpful. Grandma's helpful.
Did you see a red-haired boy run by?
Oh, yes. Just now.
Does not say where.
I'm certain I saw him heading that way.
Oh, she actually does say. Oh, thank you. That was very helpful, Grandma.
Sorry, but I have to go to City Hall.
This is so that you know this is City Hall.
Sorry, but I have to go to City Hall.
You're there. Also, is this City Hall or is this the train station? This is City Hall. Okay, they look very much alike. And of course, we're being led back to where we began. Ooh, first person. First person, you can see the moon from here. Thank you. This is not how I want the camera to go. It keeps being opposite of what I want. Oh well.
Hey, did you see a red-haired boy?
Me? No, sorry.
I see. Huh? Hey!
Oh ho. And of course, we destroy the infant and retrieve our coupon.
Hand over the ticket.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see the circus. Just once.
You really want to see the circus, huh?
I'm sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
All right. Here you go.
Huh?
Come on, it's yours.
Really?
The voice actor of this kid, of Max. Isn't this, Robin?
Wow, thanks. Really?
You'd better go now. It's about to start.
Okay.
The Bat Boy. This is Bat Boy speaking. Of course, now Bat Boy can't go to the clown coupon show and show everyone his dandy little tie.
What?
You passed. You might be able to do it. Hurry. The first door is waiting for you.
And Wazam!
What is going on?
Dropped the clown coupon. I want to keep saying that word. It's clown coupon. A hello word number. We are not yet to golf. We won't be to golf for quite a bit. You've got 2 entire dungeons before we can golf. We got 1 entire dungeon before we can fish. You need a ticket to get in.
Here it is.
Hurry up, it's starting.
Yep.
And now we get some fun. I think I fixed something to make the text not goofy, and it added this artifacting instead. There's a spot over on the right, Max. Between that umbrella lady and the guy to the left. There's a spot.
Hey, this is no good. I can't see anything.
Yeah, the seating arrangement this here sucks. I guess it's standing room only, but there's nowhere to stand. Ah, there are bleachers. I think we see the bleachers. Yeah. You see clowns the entire game, but like this guy, you only see one more time after this. Yeah, he's voiced by Lloyd / Robin. There's a million voice actors in the game. Yes, it is the Juggling Man. And now we have the Oliphant. Sweet little Linda. Now I got boob physics. Very briefly. They know what you're looking at. Really craned your eyes to see that on your CRT 17 years ago. Now this was 15 years ago. And this elephant can Pele kick. That is a eject shot. God damn it, you're right. You're out of your league. This lady owns. She sells knives, and is incidentally performs in the circus.
Well, Mayor, you're certainly looking well. Well, if it isn't my favorite roasted chestnuts.
I want to know who voiced the clown,
Of everything.
Huh? What's
because
this?
he does a good job.
Oh, this is good. Indeed, this town's chestnuts are the best.
Hams it up appropriately. Ah, well, hard Dorothy. This is my favorite game.
Is that the mayor?
It's a weird game that's mostly boring,
So, have you found it?
but I wanted to play a relaxing game
Well,
tonight.
yet. You see,
Now, Mayor, are you really trying hard enough? You know what happens if you don't find the stone, don't you?
wait, please. I'm trying my best to find it. Please, I need more time.
Ah, well, what can you do? But remember, this chance is your last!
Are you sure that the stone is in this town?
Oh, yes. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it! The stone is in this town! Absolutely!
But we've turned the mine inside out looking for it. We couldn't find a trace.
Makes weird elf noises when he gets smacked by this clown.
We've been through this. I've told you before. I don't tolerate excuses!
You can see the chestnuts back there, actually.
Ah, but the people in this town really are living the sweet life, huh? Not knowing anything of the outside world, they're lost in their carefree lives. With such a pack of ninnies, no wonder they can't find a single stone.
You can't tell anyone about the outside. There'd be a panic. Then no one would be able to look for your stone.
Oh, I know, Mayor Pooh. Well, keep it our little secret.
Yeah, he does the Ojo-sama laugh. I don't know if in Japanese this guy was more effeminate or not, but the guy who's doing the American or the Western release
Who are you?
is really chewing the scenery.
Max, run, hurry!
So now we've enraged all of the clowns who are in boxes with atoms on them.
Did you see it? The red stone around that boy's neck! We found it at last! Well, what are you waiting for? Get him!
And there's a big long scene of hijinks. I kind of want to skip the hijinks, but I'll let the hijinks play. Now here's what I wonder: why isn't Max in the circus? The clowns can't throw the knives because the knives are a part of their character model. You just try throwing part of your character model. It's 2 dead clowns. We'll be killing a lot more clowns before we're through. This is all of the gymnastics you have to be able to do to get into engineering school. How long has the stream been up? 20 minutes. Got 1 resub, so that was nice. Thank you, Zoger. I am doing Bloodvember this month, where I stream every day. Maybe not Sundays, but every day of November I will attempt to stream. And doing so to try to regain some subs that I think I might have wandered off, and also because I need a little money to cover some of the money I had to spend to go to MagFest to officiate the GYCL Global Yoshi's Cookie League 2019 Eastern Conference Open Championship Series. Oh no, okay, I'm gonna get attacked by clowns. So Max doesn't have his ranged weapon yet. He just has his wrench. I think this is... the camera is not how I want it. I can't get the camera to go the way I want it, so I guess I'll try this. Yeah, this is how I want it. Normal means reversed. Okay, kill the clowns. And your last attack will knock enemies down on your combo. If you hold forward an attack, you do the jump. One thing you can do that I don't think the game's told me yet is you can do some fun with your buddies. If you throw them at each other, they'll stun. Can I pick up the ball? No. You. Clowns weaker than assassins. How many JRPGs start with a circus? I don't know, but our wrench became Battle Wrench. More clowns.
I guess this will have to do.
More man, look at the the extras in the crowd. They're just billboards. That's cute. Simulation artifacting? I'm not going to worry about it.
boy, shall we begin then?
Do you like everyone at home? Do you like musette? This game has a lot of musette in it. A lot of electro accordions.
Do these guys ever quit?
Sadly, this isn't a game about running around on rooftops. I think that would be fun. Ah, good night, Crievo. When did Matrix Reloaded come out? Was it in 2003?
What now?
Hand over the pendant, boy. Hand it over now, and I'll let you leave here alive.
Pendant? You want this?
My magical pendant?
Huh?
No, Ghost Baby told me not. Ghost Baby told me not to give you my magic pendant.
Well, what's it gonna be?
Okay, so this game did come out the same year as Matrix Reloaded.
Hand it over! Now!
No, I won't.
Well, if it's going to be that way, then die!
I would rather listen to Ghost Baby than Boss Clown. I don't respect clowns.
Oh, nowhere to run now, boy! You idiot! He's behind you! Quickly, after him!
So in other
This way.
our sewer buddy is helping us because in other RPG cliches or video game cliches, this game opens with a sewer level. Yeah, the classic "Who is this clown?" is a power insult. Because you're calling them a clown and not even one of the well-known ones.
Really fun.
I don't care about... Oh, I can't skip this cutscene. Where Max talks about how he misses his mommy.
Day had been just the same.
What if I do this?
But this was the beginning of a real adventure.
It's the name of the game we're playing. Oh god, this is music in the game that's not good as this. I'm gonna turn the frame limiter off. Do you like this Nightcore remix of the... Damn it, word number immediately upon me saying that. This is some Final Fantasy VIII music. Remember the ending theme, the Celine Dion theme of Final Fantasy VIII? Yes, that was our player character parting lava with a didgeridoo. So this is Donald, our sewer friend.
You okay?
Yeah. You saved me, Donnie.
Truffin, I have played Persona 4 at almost entirely double speed. I kind of know some of the music in Persona 4 more at double speed than I do at single speed. A lot of it holds up, which is the good part.
I heard something I wasn't supposed to. I didn't understand exactly what was going on. But I needed to get out of there.
Nothing important is happening in this cutscene. Donnie is going to tell us to, well, they give you an opportunity to save before the cutscene continues, which we will take. I forgot how to put this. I thought it was just in here. Oh, it's just X. Okay. I'm gonna overwrite this save file. Because I think it's the exact same save file. So what are you gonna do? I think I'll lay low for a while. That's so you can save if you want to. So Donnie lives down here in the sewer. He makes soup in you can't go over here. There's an invisible wall. There's a crate. There's a lever that he uses for drying laundry, I guess. He lives in a pitiful little tent. But we're going to go to the underground water channel.
Underground water channel? So this goes outside of the town, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
If Persona 5 had the Final Fantasy 12 speed up button,
Something's going on in the outside world.
What?
That Flotsam guy is threatening the mayor.
that's a game I've been thinking about playing. Was
I'm not sure myself.
Final Fantasy 12. If I wanted to spend 12 million years playing a video game.
The whole town's living a carefree life, not knowing what's going on outside. What does that mean?
Don't know.
But after Blackstone Railroad went out of service, no one's left town. And it's not that they don't leave. They can't leave. The reason why the mayor doesn't open the gate must be so that people don't see the outside world.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I love Final Fantasy 12 a lot. It's very degenerate.
Where? You're not thinking of...
Uh-huh. I'm leaving this town.
Okay. Cutscene. We're going into the sewers to get to the outside world. Yeah. And the game is going to give me a lot of tutorials I'm going to mostly ignore. So here's the dungeon menu. You can see how long the dungeon is. There are 3, 6, 8 floors. And we start here. We can always go back to the entrance. You can save on this menu, but we're going to do the first one. You get a medal. There are medals you get for doing challenges on each floor. Don't worry about these for now. We're going to be doing all of these, but probably we'll come back later when we're more powerful. The time limit to defeat monsters is usually the easy one to get, but we're definitely not doing that. We're going to be killing a lot of monsters. Did Donnie in the cutscene give Max his ranged weapon? I imagine so. Call us up on our cell phone.
It's like a maze. Could get lost pretty easy here.
Okay, then you need to get the floor map.
Yeah, I know all this. Yep. You need to find, yeah, I was the stuff I was explaining. So, before we can leave each dungeon floor, we have to find a key. Usually a monster drops it. So, Max's sidearm is a gun. Oh, they do throw knives. I'm getting destroyed by this clown. And over here we have a rat. Use power of rat to defeat the clown. So the little blue pellets that are coming out are experience. You don't gain experience in this game, your weapons do. So, you see, my wrench is like a third of a way to a level, and my gun is fewer. Whatever weapon gets the last hit. This is the magic crystal, shows where stuff is on the map. Here's some weapon upgrade material, some sea dragon crystal. Oh! Never try forcing a lock on a chest. It just is not worth it. Here's the exit. We need a key. Here's a crate. Crates have stuff in them, usually bread, which is the healing item, and you can throw them at enemies, which there are none nearby. So I'm just kind of making myself slower. You gotta find, I want to find somebody to crate, although it looks like there are not that actually many enemies, because this is a level. You look at all these crates! Throw it! Yep, and it tells you how to pick them up. Okay, nothing in these crates. So this game's start to crate is very short. There are crates right away. Just get more sea dragon crystals. That's not an exceptionally useful... Oh, thank you for the sub, scroll token. I am trying to get more of those. So thank you, squirrel token. So we're just chilling out. This is a very laid-back game, unless I die. We got another rat over here. A sewer rat. Somehow has a log. I want to pick up that item before it goes away. It was gun repair powder. Now the rat dropped its log. Here we have a froggy. Froggies are annoying enemies. Froggies tend to poison you, which is a fairly nasty status effect. Oh, there's a... Oh, there's the key. We can leave the level now. There's just holes. There be holes in this world. So obviously we have to try. Throwing... The clowns will always run directly for you, wherever you're at on the map, when they spawn. Whereas rats, most enemies only notice you once you get close enough. Obviously we gotta try throwing it in the hole. Nope, can't do that. Here, clown. Stop backhopping, clown. There you go. Hey, our wrench leveled up. Whenever your weapon levels up, they become slightly more powerful, but also have more room in them. Which will make sense at a later point, once I have stuff worth putting into my weapon. So the little pouches, I think, are pouches of money. You get nothing down here. You can change the mini-map, make it like this. These are the three mini-map modes you have are none, small, or big. Ooh, we have a yellow over there. Yellows are almost never worth doing. Look at that clown. Having trouble. Oh, well, let's not die. Use our antidote drink and eat a bread. I got this clown over here was being problematic. Oh no, my experience is timing out. Oh, yeah. My weapon leveled up again, and now it's telling me to level it up, but I'm not going to do it yet, because it's not ready. What it does mean is I should probably work on my gun a little bit. Ooh, the frog dropped its poison. Your weapons have durability. Generally, melee weapons have more durability than ranged weapons. Having a weapon break is annoying, but not insurmountable. In Dark Cloud 1, having your weapon break was just awful. So we're going to do this one. and then likely going to not do these anymore. So you have the heaven or hell button. It's entirely random. So this one drops some experience. Other things it can do are poison you, break your weapons, or heal you, or set your HP to 1, I believe is one. These frogs are juking me. Come here, you. That's probably the last enemy. I'm gonna get a little cutscene.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Yeah, ABS stands for Anti-Lock Brake System. And now we get the chillax music. Guess we chillin'. I want to open this box. And of course, the last item we got out of a chest was the map, which is no longer useful. This is the fishing music. I wonder. Trying to force the lock never works, so I'm just not gonna do it. So we have to use the key, and it allows us to proceed. Here's a trick we can do. Is when you go to the next floor, it does not take you immediately to the next floor. Don't care, Max. Proceeding to the next floor actually does. I mean, look at this. Look at this nice little graphical stuff happening because I'm emulating this game. Is you actually go back to the channel entrance, and the reason you want to do this is because it heals you. So I don't have to eat a bread. So we're in floor 2. At some point the game's going to force us to leave the dungeon. But the battle with rats, the floor episode, continues. Here we have a new game mechanic, which is ramps. There's different floor levels. Really, this should be the battle with bats, because this is the first level where bats are prominent. Bats are very easy to kill with gun, but hard to kill with mace. Holy crystal. Over here we have a healing fountain. If you go in here, it heals you. They recharge over time. I think it's actually they recharge when you kill enemies. Okay. You will find that scene is a English word, Squirrel Token. Hunter Crystal, that's actually fairly useful. More useful than the Sea Hunter Crystals we've been finding. Here's the exit. We could just leave, but we want to level up our weapons, so we are interested in killing monsters. So we want to take a left turn up here. Is there a crate? There's crates. Bread! You always want to open up crates and rocks because they can have items in that are otherwise difficult to get, but are common in rocks. How feasible is weapon grinding in this? Fairly. There are limits on how to... There are ways to keep you from... Ooh, the channel key. That'll unlock a locked room. The game has limits to keep you from just power leveling weapons, but they are loose. You can still just turn time into experience if you want to. So over here we have the Baron Balloon. It's an evil clown balloon. It takes less damage from blunt weapons, like Max's wrench, but takes extra damage from stabbing weapons, like Max's gun. In general, the gun is lesser. The gun is not as good as the wrench. But you do need it. Bread. Not sure how I got hurt there, but I did. I was blocking. That's one of my favorite songs, is Fast Knife. Heard you got a fast knife. Yeah, for a level called Battle with the Rats, there's way more non-rat enemies than there are rats here. Leveling up my gun. Taking some dumb hits. The early levels of this game are actually kind of hard in terms of how much health you have compared to how much damage enemies do. It's not terribly hard, but just taking random hits will get you killed. Luckily, the Baron Balloons are easy to kill with gun. Now, all of my stuff says caution. However, we are almost done with the dungeon. There's only one enemy left, and I want to throw a crate at them. It's a frog. I missed! Caution, Mario.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
You can actually skip this cutscene. So let's go get some treasure. There's still some boxes to get. Just some bone. Found some bones in this box. You know, just some bone. Go over here. Some more bone. We don't know what these bones are. Could be anything. And we found the channel key, but I don't think it was used for anything. Usually this means that there is a locked door. By usually, I think it means every time there's a locked door. I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. We got all the stuff. I'm gonna go to this healing fountain and become healed. Ah, so good. And then I'll go over here is where the exit is. We can go ahead and heal our weapons. They're done. My wrench might actually be ready to build up into true battle wrench. But I'm going to keep it on wrench for now. Yeah, Dark Cloud 1 had the thirst gauge where you had to drink water. And there was the banana healing item, which would require you to drink water because the banana would make you thirsty. Yeah, we got a true battle wrench. We'll have true battle wrench here in a while. Going to get our ooh, you want to only with right hand weapon. We're going to level this wrench up a little more. Don't care, Max. So the framing device of this game is that Max is writing a letter to his mother who is missing, and sort of explaining what's happening, narrating the game in that way, so that works. It just makes him sound kind of whiny, though.
How's it going? Made any progress?
Yeah, looks like I made it to the next floor.
The further in you go, the stronger.
Yeah, this game's pretty strong when it comes to equipment names.
I will.
There's a gun called Sexy Panther.
To strengthen your weapons. If you
Don't care. I know more about making weapons than you do. Here's some leather. Who are you? You're a Night Stalker. Well, take this, Kolshak. Did you get that reference, kids at home? Are you an old man like me? I don't know who Takuya is, but I know who Robin is. And also Lloyd Irving. Come here, you. Do your spin. Drop this holy water. Open this box. We got... Let's go kill Baron Balloon. See, resistant to bludgeon. Weak to pierce. There are many damage types in this game, and some of them matter. Love Will Cox and Killer 7. Yeah, probably. Oh no, the Baron Balloon got me with his hat. Okay, we could leave if we wanted to. The key handle has been attained. Ooh, we found a bomb nut. This nut is the bomb. Bomb nut is a usable item. Does fire damage when you throw it at enemies. Some usable items are more useful than others. Bomb nuts, not exceptionally useful. Crate. I don't think we can find ride pod fuel in crates yet, because we haven't gotten a ride pod yet. Here is the map. Squadala. Okay. We want to go... I think we want to go over here, actually. We want to go up and around, and then down. And there's a bat. Avast. Bat antivirus. So we want to go around. There's a room down there. It's got treasure in it. And maybe like an enemy in it. They'll give me its guts. Yeah, this is definitely... They do this a lot, where the challenge of this level is defeat enemies with your right-hand weapon. Oh, okay, Night Stalker is really hard. And then they put a bunch of flying enemies in the level to make it harder. Found some glass material. Not glass. Glass material. It was a nothing. I think probably the most useful thing we can find inside crates right now is bread. Sure. No, no. Yeah, see, Angel does good things, Demon does bad things. They're, on the whole, not worth you doing. Oh, it's Turtle! Turtle is a really annoying enemy. Because of this. Who are you? You're a bat? Bat, I'm not afraid of. Yeah, the turtle knowing rollout is really annoying. Bread. Probably worth eating one of those if I find another enemy, which I'm assuming I will. Gun. Yeah, we got 13 bread. I think you can hold 16 to a stack. That's what we call a baker's dozen in this universe, is 16. Because that's how many bread stack in a stack. Bread stack, snack attack. Oh, there was a healing fountain over there. Oh, man. I played myself. It's okay, this turtle's gonna kick my ass. The other problem with turtles is they do extra damage to your weapons. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Where your bread can only stack for 13 breads. Just block the turtles. Ah, dang it. And that's the last enemy, I think. Yep. Get skip that scene. It saves hardly any time, but you can do it. Wow. What's our wrench up to? +3. When it gets to +4, I'll become true battle wrench. And I believe we had the crystal, so we know that there's nothing really worth exploring in these other place. Okay. I think here in the next few levels, the game is going to make me go back into town and teach me another gimmick. Yep. The channel pump room. We are going to be unable to proceed.
What's all this?
What's all this then?
Donnie, I've come into a big chamber. There are what look like tanks everywhere.
Ah, that'll be the pump room.
These pumps look kind of like they're billboards and not actual 3D models.
Are used to draw water from the lake on the outside. You're not far from the outside now.
Gotcha. Thanks, Donnie. I gotta keep going.
Put it into my pouch. Game makes me walk over here. Sure hope there's not a boss battle here. Oh no!
What the? Flotsam!
The clown can fly!
And how are we today, Max? I'm quite proud of you for coming all this way through the sewers, you know. By the way, Max, I took the liberty of doing a little research on you. For someone like you, living in a big house with no wants or needs, don't you think it would be a waste if you threw your life away fighting us? And how sad indeed would your dear sweet mother be?
Oh no, he said the M word. Time for Max to get all weird.
What? What do you know about my mother?
What if I did know something? If you want to know more, give me that red stone. I've got plenty to tell you. Well,
No, no way. I'll find my mother myself. I don't need help from anyone like you.
ah, you stinking brat! You'll regret this, I guarantee. Take care of them, my...
So we have to fight the elephant. So here's the trick, is that you can block the elephant. It's not that effective. Our weapons have no effect. They're not powerful with a gun. What about our Zelda attack? Doesn't work. Oh no. Yeah, not an elephant. We need to find an elephant gun.
Good. I'll never win like this.
Man, I wish Paul Eiding would save us.
What will it be?
I'd be really, really happy if Paul out, but I think we're just going to die here.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
What?
It's Paul Eiding, everyone!
You all right? It's me.
Cedric, you finally completed the ride pod.
Yep, I named it Steve. I'm still working out the bugs, but it's got plenty of punch.
Man, the eyeballs look fucked up with whatever graphics stuff I'm doing. I might try to undo that because this looks really funny.
Well, did you learn your lesson or what?
That's amazing, Cedric.
My sweet Linda couldn't compete with this one.
What a weird line delivery. Yeah, it is kind of Metalworker, isn't it? I'm gonna tap this and reveal... What do you reveal to Metalworker nowadays?
Son of a gun here. Come back for more, huh? Take that. Huh? What the?
Well, what's wrong?
I guess you reveal, like, Mox Opal,
Finish that energy
probably.
yet. I don't think she can handle any more fighting for now. Hop in, Max.
Get on, but it can't move.
It's gotta be, like,
Don't you worry about that. There's
Walking
nothing to
Ballista,
get us back.
right? Like, that's gotta be one of them.
Come on, get in. Running away, eh? Linda, get them!
So yeah, the robot's named Steve. The name Steve was from the first Dark Cloud as a talking slingshot. And now it's a robot.
Why? They've run off. But
Yeah, Lodestone Golem, certainly. Maybe, if you're being really degenerate, another, another Chalice of the Void. Like, I've got chalices on 0, 1, 2, and 5. Get out of this, boys at home. The girls at home being the one who are, of course, doing it.
Yeah.
Make sure to do your chalice last, though.
Tell
Or
me,
chalice on
Cedric,
0 last,
why
even
do you
though
think those circus
the other
nerds are
chalices
after
don't
this pin in 'em?
countered by it. Whatever.
Who knows, kid? But if what you overheard in that room at the circus is true, then Mayor Need definitely knows something.
It needs Spurs because it's bitchin'.
I'll talk to Need and see if I can get anything out of him. Just don't let that pendant fall into their hands, no matter what.
Thanks, Paul Eiding.
I know. I won't give this up.
Alrighty then. This thing here is the problem.
I like Chalice of the Void because it's like Blood Moon, another card I love.
We gotta finish this up and take care of that pesky elephant.
It's cards you're playing that make your opponent not play cards. Although I hate Counterbalance because it's much worse designed. And also a blue. And I don't like blue cards.
Well, Cedric, how about letting me handle that?
You telling me that you wanna make the energy pack for Steve?
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Alrighty then. The job's yours.
All right.
You know, inventing stuff is pretty tough work. I'll show you how, Sonny, so you listen carefully.
Even without top, I hate Counterbalance. When-
Inventing something involves taking several
Because
ideas
Counterbalance
and
either...
combining them
Yeah,
together.
sure, whatever. I know how to do this.
And idea.
So, Counterbalance when it's working is either a hard lock, or when it's not working, it doesn't do anything. Up here we go. Refrigerator, small generator, traffic light. You can get ideas. Do I have a camera yet? I assume so. We want to equipping it. You got the inside scoop memo. Notebook. Write down everyone's request. Yeah. There should be a photo album somewhere. Is it in here? Or is it in Max's room at his house we can't go to yet? I forget where the photo album is. I want to make use of it this time around. So we need... you can actually get everything you need to invent the better energy pack before now, but you are unable to make it. And the game makes you make the inferior energy pack. So, the way this works is you walk around town. Ooh, Parn. I didn't know Parn was walking around here. Thanks, Parn. So you walk around. The drawbridge is raised, so we can't go there. We need to find a post, I think. No, a pipe. Yes, we need a pipe. And a milk can, and we need... Here's a milk can. You press square to bring open your camera. Take a picture. Milk can. We need a pipe, which I think these count as pipes. Nope. I remember Kaz got mad at this, because Kaz didn't... The game was picky about what a pipe was. That's a post, not a pipe. The belt is the tricky one. If I can actually find what the pipe is. I would appreciate you not telling me stuff I already know, Squirrel Token. I thought this was a pipe. Is this a pipe? Is this the spot? Or is this a pipe? That's a post. I'm filling up my camera with worthless pictures. I'll find it here in a minute. Yep. Siest une pipe. I don't remember. Here's where you get belt. You got this guy. He likes having his picture taken, but we don't care. We want his belt. That looks like a pipe. Okay, so we have our stuff. We can go into here. We can move ideas from book to invent. Delete all saved pictures. We can also delete all useless photos. Yeah. So we take the ideas we want to combine to invent a thing, which are not here. Make. New invention. We have belt, milk can, and pipe. And you combine 3 ideas that you get from taking pictures of stuff. And when you combine 3 things, if they're the 3 right things, you come up with the idea for an item. So now we know how to make the energy pack. So we need 20 scraps of metal, a thick hide, and 2 hunks of copper. Haha. Yeah, V-Priz, I've streamed the beginning of this game a lot and got distracted. Yeah, I called it a musette because that is the term for French piano and accordion music, basically. Or perhaps a squeeze box. What's a squeeze box called? Not an accordion, but a concertina. Yes. This guy will sell some of the stuff we need. So I believe we need 20 of these. And how many copper do we need? 2. We're almost out of money. That's okay. So we go into the make menu. And we make ourselves an energy pack. And now we can use the ride pod. You can enter the sewers from here. But we don't want to do that yet. We want to go talk to Cedric. I'm looking for tiny chests, but I don't think there's any out there yet. Cedric. Mi hermano. Give me the cutscene that I need.
I've done it, Cedric.
Oh,
Oh boy, I knew you had it in you.
Very Metal Gear thing for a Metal Gear voice actor to say.
So, you think you
I knew you had it in
the
ya.
invasion process now?
Yes, I understand.
From now on, there's still lots of building blocks hidden.
Uh-huh.
Keep your eyes open.
I will.
That's the spirit sign.
You can actually get something like 60% of all the
Now
ideas.
Steve can handle longer battles. Max,
Yeah. Paul still does do VA work, yeah. So, yeah, you can get something like 60% of all the ideas you need to invent stuff if you just go around Palm Brinks after you unlock the rest of it.
you all set?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, fist bump. We have our robot now.
This door leads to the underground waterway.
Loud and clear.
Keep your guard up.
Don't know why Cedric has a door that leads into the sewers from his warehouse, but whatever. Yeah, gotta keep the beams with weird texture issues on. That makes halos happen. That wasn't happening before. Whatever fix I applied to fix the text goofed this up. So I'm going to undo that when I figure out what it is.
Huh? Right there.
I bet you were thrilled when you thought you were alone here.
Look at him go. Look at this clown. He can fly.
Too bad. So sad. Tear them to pieces, my little Linda.
So we're on the ride pod. First thing to do is to press the right stick to not be on the ride pod anymore. Because I need Linda to do her stomp attack. Dang it. We have to take a picture of it. This is a missable scoop. You can actually miss this one. There we go. Brave little Linda. You get it for taking a picture of the elephant when she goes up in the air. And then we punch this elephant to death with our fists. It did say Ride Pod. That's the name of a metalworker. Is the Ride Pod.
Oh, you little brat! I won't forget this.
A lot of boss fights have missable pictures to
The
take in
outside
them.
world. Right then, my heart was filled with expectation.
Yep. My expectation is I'll skip this cutscene. So we want to get out of the Ride Pod because it costs fuel to move in it. So the Ride Pod is how you do a lot of the clear floors. Words like that a lot, making funny compound words. Oh no, Paul Eiding is going to the mayor. Apparently it's 6 o'clock. Or 5:30. I don't know why the bell is ringing. If it's a 30, usually the bell rings on the hour.
Cedric.
All right, Mead. What exactly are you hiding from me? Tell me everything you know.
I don't know where it comes from, Vpriz, but the clown actually makes good on it.
I see. So you realize too, have you? Damn. But sometimes it's better not to know.
Why are you hiding things from me? I thought we were friends, Need. What's going on? Spit it out, will ya?
These characters never interact ever again.
Okay. I can't go on hiding it anymore. I'll tell you everything.
Ooh, the expose.
I'll tell you what's going on here in this town, in this world.
But we're in the dungeon, so we don't hear it. I will save progress. Yeah, this artifacting, not exactly what I wanted. Didn't happen the last time I streamed this game. Whatever, not going to worry about it. Defeat all enemies using only the right pod. So the right pod is like a power-up mode. There's a time limit on how long you can do it. While you're in the right pod, its health is constantly ticking down. And the item that replenishes its health is rare. But it's really powerful. So you use the right pod when you need it. It's really getting it. It's really powerful. But we'll be upgrading it later. The right pod can also be faster to move around in. It can be more powerful, better range. It's really just that its health is constantly ticking down is the limiting factor. And it gets experience too. We upgrade... Oh, here's the first thing of the game! It's a mimic! This game doesn't have the best mimics in it, but it has some of the best mimics in it. Look at this. Look at this adorable little creature. Oh, he hates being picked up. Oh, he hates it. Ah. Mimics are also motherfuckers. They do a ton of damage. They can guard. Their rage counter is low. That's a thing I've not gone over yet. I think this was the first game I played with mimics in it. Come here, Coal Shack. Anyways, mimics are in this game. They're great. They're not the best of all video game mimics, but they're really good. Okay, so we can upgrade our wrench. And I think I do want to become True Battle Wrench. Our attack and durable. These are all the stuff our axes do. Or, yeah, our wrench. Not axe. Whatever. Same thing. So our power goes from 16 to 17. Yeah, okay. The synthesis points are what you really get from leveling up your weapons. Every time you get a level, though, your attack goes up. And when your stats reach a certain threshold, you can build up the weapon into another weapon. So if we increase the Smash and Beast rating of this wrench, it will become... you can turn it into a new weapon. And this is the major mechanic of the game. This is like the major, like most important thing, is building up your weapons. Because Max doesn't really level up at all. I press select to sort my items, because I want my key items up here. And that's why you get what you do with synthesis points. You can see we can build up our classic gun if we can upgrade its attack and cyclone. Yeah, scale is like reptiles. Let's see what we've got. We've got attack. It even tells you what this stuff does. Damage, durable, flame, chill, cyclone. No, not cyclone. It's cyclone slash. Forgive me. Lightning, smash, exorcism, beast slice, and scale slash. Reptiles and dragons. So what does True Battle Wrench need? A Smash and Beast. Well, these Hunter Crystals will upgrade its Beast if we Spectrumize It'll see all items can be spectrumized, which will turn it into a item that you jam into your weapon for a synthesis point. You can see if we spectrumize this bone, it'll become 2 exorcism points. Crystals are designed specifically for being spectrumized and turned into weapons. Most other things are crafting materials or healing items, but even our healing items like this bread can be spectrumized. Bread becomes fire. You can even spectrumize weapons that you've upgraded already. And chaining weapons into other weapons via spectrumizing them is the way to power. So we're going to spectrumize 3 of these Hunty crystals. And we will synthesize into the battle wrench. Take up 3 points, give it 9 beast score. And now our weapon does more damage to beasts. We need more smash. I think the only thing we have right now that can spectrumize into smash is these rolling logs. But that's not very efficient, so we're going to wait until later. I'll give you my single wind crystal. So you still need more of that. Okay. Oh no, another mimic. Okay, so here's the thing. These little red dots over the health points are the anger counter. Whenever you hit an enemy, they lose a red dot. And when their red dots go down all the way, they start glowing and do more damage and become, I think, maybe even more aggressive. Mimics have low rage counters. Usually you kill an enemy before you get rid of their rage counter. It feels kind of like a weird vestigial mechanic. Give me your Kolchak. My plan to get the last shot with the... Whatever weapon does the last shot is the weapon that gets the weapon, the ABS credit. So to level up guns, a lot of the times you beat them up with your wrench and then get the last hit with your gun. If neither of the weapons you're using or the weapon... If like you got the last hit with with neither weapon you're using and then switch, it'll be split between the 2 weapons. So the other common strategy is to run around in your ride pod, kill enemies, and then as the blue orbs drop, switch from the ride pod. So that your weapons get the credit for the kill. I can show that off here. So, switch back. And my weapons get the experience. Oh, the clown! Okay. Put it in the chat. Left or right? It's Happy Clown present time! Now, which would you like? Which do you choose?
Which shall it be?
I got it wrong. Looking like left is popular. Let's see what the yellow box has in it.
Very good. Here you are.
Okay, so we could have gotten a gun. Using save states, I've determined that what item is in which box is random. It has more to do with what frame you choose on than it does with which box you choose. So the gun would have been useful, but the crystal is also useful. It's just chance time. It's just for fun. Does not affect You can't game it, rather. It's not gameable. The other problem with the Ride Pod is the Ride Pod weapons tend to have very low durability. So my Robo Fists are already breaking. Now, clowns don't use guns. That's not true. These clowns don't use guns. Only one clown uses guns, as far as I know. You. You're dead now. Be dead down here. Pick up some more items. So the heal you heal the Ride Pod with Ride Pod fuel. Hey, there you go, got some. That's a very expensive item to craft. And the recipe to even craft it is hard to make. But you find it all the time in rocks and barrels. So the real reason to break every barrel is to get enough Ride Pod fuel to, like, that you could use. Because the Ride Pod, I believe, also does not get healed when you leave the dungeon. You can go to Cedric and he'll heal it for you, but you have to go out of your way to do that. Usually you just use Ride Pod fuel you found in a rock somewhere. Clown! Why didn't you jump into my box? Okay. Let's go kill this enemy over here. And we'll see if my suspicions are correct. It's a Kolshak the Night Stalker. Nope, it came. I was checking to see if, perhaps, if you've killed all the enemies, but there's still a chest on the screen, and you haven't gotten the victory cutscene yet, then you know that the last chest is a mimic. Destruction Crystal. Okay, I think the healing fountain is probably renewed by now. I can go get 6 more hit points. Cha. The exit is over here. I think this way to the exit is slightly more efficient. Yeah, the relaxing fishing music. You shall be relaxed, whether you want to or not. I guess I should heal my gun. You can do it from you can either select the heal powder and do it here, or you can go over here and repair. This classic gun is light and easy to use. Yeah, the music in this game is rather good. I like it a lot. Gonna spool up a cutscene.
So, there it is.
That's what this is all about. You expect me to believe all that? So just what do you plan on doing, huh?
Well, there's nothing that I can do.
You ignoramus! What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the mayor of this town.
You're right, I'm useless as mayor.
Come on, Need, what happened? You didn't used to be like this. Gosh darn it, Need, I just can't believe you. That's it. Need, just start the Blackstone Railroad again.
Blackstone Railroad?
The reason you shut down the Blackstone Railroad was so that no one could leave and see the outside world, right?
Yeah, the voice acting of this game being good is why it's so weird that they're all uncredited.
Well, that's not necessary anymore. Now we need to leave this town and see the outside world.
I wonder if
we
it...
do, then we just might find a way around this.
I want to talk over Paul Lighting. I wonder if that's like a weird SAG thing that happened. And Jen's immediately, again, I'm getting sniped by the chat.
Right, let's reopen the railroad.
Although I don't know if the voice acting union was SAG at this point. I think it... Oh, okay, there we go. Thought the game had crashed there for a moment, and I would have been sad, but no, it was just spooling up this
Everything
cutscene.
set? All set, Cedric.
It's a go!
It's a me!
Great to be back, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, 20% more coal today.
Roger that.
20% more coal.
Alrighty, Blackstone 1. Here we go.
So if you stop and think about it, this game has the same problem as Tales of Zestiria. The whole ghost food problem. But because this game doesn't dwell on it, it's not as stupid as it is in that game.
I guess I didn't have the guts. I'm counting on you, Cedric.
Yeah, the Hammer guy is a fairly useless support character. But what I mean by the ghost food problem is... in Tales of Zestiria, famous RPG, the plot makes zero sense because in the space of about 15 years, the entire world has forgotten about the Pope. And the problem with this game is that in the space of ostensibly around the same amount of time, like the younger of the two train engineers is young, but apparently knew how to be a train engineer, and thus the time the railroad has been closed cannot have been that long. However, we're getting the "you're almost done with the dungeon" music. Just 2 more levels after this one. Yeah, the game never really tells you how long the town has been closed. It seems like the town has been closed for a long time. But it's also, it doesn't matter that much, so the game just doesn't dwell on it. All you need to know is that the town has been closed to keep people from knowing about bad stuff that happened. And then you go out and find out that bad stuff. Yeah, and in Zesty, it's like the main crux of the game. Everybody forgot who the Pope was. Although I solved that issue perfectly and flawlessly with my ghost food theory. Just some bones. Some more bones. Always find 2 of these bones. Don't know what the heck these bones are supposed to be, because the 6 is covering it. But if I pick up a bone... Oh, you can't see it on this image. The bones have like a knee joint on one side and like a hole on the other side. I hear a frog. Hello, frog. It's hard to shoot frogs. So pretty soon the game is going to amp up the power of enemies, having expected us to be upgrading our weapon. I want to try. Does this work? Oh, don't try it then. Oh no, it did work! The crate got him! Using crates to hit Vanguard, oh no. I need to heal my fist. Using crates is one of the few ways you have to deal with ride pod enemies. Just offload some crates onto the monsters to make them easier to kill. I wonder if the game couldn't drop... Okay, here's an annoying enemy. So darkness... we don't have the element type that darkness can be damaged well by yet. So shooting the darkness and crunching the darkness, neither one that effective at the moment. The ride pod can kick crates because it has feet. Now darkness, the enemy darkness in particular, is weak to sword. Not much of a spoiler, Monica does become a party member. She's on the cover of the box. So that's not really a spoiler if you see the cover of the game. And sword does better against darkness than hammer does. There are a couple of different kinds of enemies like that, where, like turtles and rock elementals, Max is better at killing. Darkness and other... That kick almost cost me. Finding lots of silver balls, that's good. They're a fairly worthwhile weapon. What's my mace at? +2? Okay, when it gets to +5, I want to get it to at least +4, maybe +5 before I go to build it up. I'm going to end up neglecting my gun again. Of course, the other way you can deal with darkness is just to use oh-ho! You just use the ride pod. Thank you, G-Volt! Okay, the first gain of the Bloodvember sub goal, because Ogre and Squirrel Token subbed before, but they were already subbed. But G-Volt, thank you very much. Watch this. Looks like you have to get off the ride pod. So, we do not have the end level music yet. But the only thing left on the screen is a chest. I wonder, could this be a mimic? Oh. No, it wasn't a mimic. I wonder if that one over there is a mimic. My joke got ruined. Oh yeah, that's what Mashif said. Is this a trap? It is some kind of trap. Okay. Oh, here we go. King Mimic. King Mimic does not fuck around. Thanks, robot. Yeah, don't try fighting King Mimic with your weapon. It's not going to go well. They'll get destroyed. How common are mimics? Fairly common. They don't appear on every floor, but they appear on most floors. Okay. What can I pump into my weapon? I need smash crystals, which I think I actually have. This probably is not going to be enough to upgrade. Oh, it is. I could become the drill wrench, but I'm going to hold off on it. I want to get a few more synthesis points on my wrench before I do that. Because synthesis points stay. So, True Battle Wrench is going to have to stay there for now. How about you? You need Cyclone? My gun I'm going to be neglecting because, thank you, Slow9. Up to 17! And now you've got the Nombayoko. Okay, let's save our progress. Did not make weird artifacting this time. If I can get to the end of the dungeon in one stream, I would be happy. Ooh, the Chanel Reservoir. That's how you say this, right?
Oh, wow. I think the
The
exit
crafting
is
has
here somewhere.
mini forks in it, actually.
What's that?
We'll be seeing that soon. There's actually a fork between... You could have gone straight from Battle Wrench to Drill Wrench, or you can go from Battle Wrench to True Battle Wrench to Drill Wrench.
Shall I put a stop to this game of tag we've been playing? There he is! Here we go! It's showtime!
The clown can fly. They never explained that. The clown can just fly. Hello, Blazing Blade. Yes, it's Dark Cloud 2.
Now, be a good boy.
I think this is the 4th or 5th time I've streamed the intro.
Otherwise, you're gonna make Mr. Flotsam very, very angry. So angry, he might even kill you!
Didn't like that delivery. It's okay, though.
Don't you get it? I told you once I'm not handing this stone over. Just give it up already.
Ooh, I wouldn't cop that attitude with me if I were you. You'll live to regret it.
Oh man, he had the clown ate the ghost food. Now he can fly. Look at him go. So, like the Linda fight, this has a missable, yeah, it's going to explain crap to me. I don't care. This has a... We want... Oh man, that was it, but I didn't take it. Oh no. I need to eat some bread now. Yeah, this photo is hard to get. Dang it, was that it? Or has it got to come out of the nose? And the clown's name is Halloween! Oh no, I was one day off? I should have streamed this yesterday, are you telling me? Okay, that didn't work. I keep pressing pause. I keep pressing start in order to pause. Do the attack. Okay, let's just delete all useless photos. I know. They made clowns. Okay. I'm not worried about bread. You get bread a lot, so I'm fine blowing it on a boss fight. Do the attack. It's not doing the attack, everybody. There we go, got it. Got Clown Robot's attack. Okay. Yeah, plus you can make bread. Bread is a makeable item. So, to beat Halloween, we needed to finally engage with its mechanic. Is you, that knocks it down. We just switch to the right pod. Repair our weapon. You don't have to use the right pod. Yep, there is also bread NPC. Plus you can just like buy it, and money is kind of tight in this game, but for this chill playthrough I have a plan. Okay, throw your ball at me. I'm gonna be close this time. Got him. Shh! Don't talk about any exploits. Shh! I'm not going to be cheating, Blazing Blade. Shh! Don't worry about it. And here's where we learned that clowns are actually rats.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Max is always striking this pose where his left foot is like on heel up.
The way out?
If you're a cop, you have to tell me. So we defeated the boss battle. And now we have the final floor, which is not a real floor. And so this is how the time frame is kind of weird. This is implying that Max is like 15 or 16, and this is the first time he's ever seen the outside world. And there's some weird skybox stuff happening over there. Don't look directly at it. No way Max is 18. Come on. I bet the game says he's like 14, because this is an anime game. So, we want to... There's something we want to take a picture of here. I don't remember what it is. Is it you? Iron Bridge. Yep, the game claims he's 13. Okay, got it. So Max is like 15 or 16, maybe 17, does not know, has never seen the outside world.
That was the first time I had seen it.
And he even tells his mom.
The sky that reached so far away, so far above. The most beautiful thing I had ever seen. But I was yet to realize that great changes were happening in the world.
Something called puberty. And here's how we find out that all of Max's troubles basically went to no end. All he really had to do was talk to Paul Eiding. and then have Paul Eiding go talk to the mayor. But that's okay.
Cedric, what are you doing
He
here?
felt like he had to do it himself.
What you think? You surprised? The Blackstone Railroad's back and ready for action. We're gonna see the world on this baby. Max, we got quite an adventure ahead of us. Hop on.
The train is late. Yeah, the train's important, but you have like a time to get it. There's a photo coming up that's... I used to think you could miss, but you can't actually miss, I don't think. We'll briefly be able to glimpse it. In this room.
All right, listen up, Max. This is what I found out from Need. His story was pretty far-fetched. It was 15 years ago.
Something terrible happened in the world.
Okay, 15 years ago. That's how long it took people to forget about the outside world.
You don't need this letter to tell you that, do you, Mother? Listening to Cedric's story, at first I was surprised. But as I listened, I slowly started to understand exactly what it was that was happening around me. 15 years ago, the world was laid to waste, and all that remained was the town of Palm Brinks. Our enemy, the one who destroyed everything, was a mysterious ruler. His name? Emperor Griffin. We still don't know why he did this, why he destroyed our world.
I think when we find out the way that Griffin did destroy the world, it kind of makes sense that everybody wouldn't know about stuff. But we'll leave that till later if we ever get there.
Palm Brinks was because of a stone he believed was hidden in our town. Yes, the stone I'm wearing right now.
Emperor Griffin McElroy? Yeah, I
Griffin's
guess.
henchman Flotsam threatened the mayor and made him search for the stone. And that's why, when he found out that I had it, he wanted to catch me so badly. The world laid to waste, the elusive overlord Emperor Griffin, and the strange stone that everyone seemed to want. With this mysterious puzzle, my adventure began.
What the? It came from outside! Max, that ladder there leads to the roof of the train. Go check it out.
Gotcha!
So there is stuff in here we want to take pictures of. This thing, for one. The firehouse. Maybe the coal, too? Yep. So I said briefly earlier that clowns don't use guns, but not actually true. The train lads, there is, I think this is Eric. Yeah, that's Eric. If I delete all useless photos, it'll delete my photo of Eric. Yeah, and this is Bruno. Or Borneo. Yeah, you were wrong, Squirrel Token. It's Borneo. I think Eric makes bombs. So we can go up the ladder. I think I got all the photos here. I'm not going to worry about it. There are ways around missing photos. The train is late. You got the evil clown in his clown car. Whoa! Gotta speed up!
If we don't do something fast, we're in serious trouble. Time to fight back, son.
Sounds like a good idea, but how?
Bomb brand bombs.
So I throw this?
Yep. You toss it, and I'll grab another one. Just keep tossing them.
I'm not so sure if this...
Clown is having a great time.
I'll do it!
Time to show him who's boss.
Armed ATV P3000. So we have to, Oh, I actually got him. I thought I had missed. Up he jumped. he switches sides. Oh, that's way too far. So the train has a health bar. You have to... That should work. Oh, but that didn't work. I'm doing a poor job. You don't actually have to hit him very many times, but the train does not actually have a lot of health.
It's on fire! Do something, you worthless lump!
Yeah, Zelda rule of 3. In fact, Dark Cloud, the first game, was designed to be a Zelda killer. There were a lot of those in the late 90s to early 2000s. Spoilers, none of them succeeded. Clown is real as fuck.
This doesn't look good, Max. He's gonna blow himself up along with this whole train.
Man, I wish
What?
something would come out and save us.
Lob another one of those bombs at me! Come on now! Do it!
I wish a magical princess was here.
Mister! Don't you ever give up? You're starting to look pretty pathetic.
What's this? Another little brat? Oh, I see. So you want to die too? Sure, why not?
Okay, I guess if I can't have a magical princess, I'll have to settle with a small child.
Let's go, punk! It's time to burn!
I love that line. It's time to burn! Wait, what?
What's this?
Nani? It is a magical princess.
You! How did you... Huh?
One moment. And now we get this dumbass music.
That was how I met Monica. Even though it was the first time we'd met, I felt like I'd known her for a long time. Eventually, in the middle of the forest, the train couldn't go any further.
I hate this stupid music. But Monica's great. A very, very cool thing this game does is there is never any romantic tension between Max and Monica. They're just like friends who go around doing adventures together.
Stop by our rock. Gonna take some work to move that one.
That's fine with me. I've got things to do here.
And we're just immediately cool with one another because we both have magic rocks.
This place is the Spirit Forest Sindane. But it's different than in my time.
And they just get this right out of the way.
From the future.
Monica came from the future.
She came to this time to do something very important. That's what she told me.
By the way, there's a time travel plot. It's actually pretty integral to the game.
Travel was possible. It's crazy, but this was only the beginning of our unbelievable adventure.
Dark Cloud takes forever to
The real
pop its
surprises were
time
still ahead
travel
of us.
surprise. This game is just like, fuck it.
We could restore the Great Elder's origin point.
Monica's from the future and she's a princess.
He could tell us who Griffin really is.
The origin point?
Yeah, Dark Cloud 2 has changing the futures to change the past, but in ways that make sense. Like, we don't have what we need. Okay, what we're doing here in the forest. We want to know who or what is destroying the world. So we're going to restore the Great Elder Tree to existence so we can ask him, because he knows everything.
Yes, an origin point is where something begins.
And the game's going to give us a slideshow explaining causality.
Like a flower. you first have to plant the seed in the soil before it will bloom. In that case, the action of planting the seed is the origin point of the flower. In that way, the flower is the history that springs from the origin point.
Extremely simplistic descriptions of causality.
In the same way, all things that happen in the future have their origin point in the past. But
Don't
if
worry
the
about it.
has changed, the results can be terrible.
This game doesn't take it very seriously. You shouldn't either.
And that's what Griffin has done. Griffin has sent his henchmen to this time, altering the origin points of my time. And now he is rewriting history as he sees fit. In my time, this forest was where the Elder of the Spirits, Jurak, lived.
What if Hitler had a time machine?
He was very wise and powerful. His great power purified the forest and gave vitality to all the living things in it. But Griffin erased Jurak from existence. And not only Jurak, all those with the power to challenge Griffin are being erased from existence too. I don't think he'll stop until he's wiped out the entire world. So, someone has to stop him. Even now, my comrades are fighting Griffin in the future. And Max, I need you to help us.
She said comrade because the future is communist.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you have to.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, I knew you would. Guess we're a team now, right?
Dumbass doesn't know how to shake hands.
And with that, Monica joined my adventure. An adventure to take back the true past, the true history that had been stolen by Emperor Griffin. Chapter 2: Resurrection of the Great Elder.
His face got stuck that way. Monica has joined. Yeah, you got some arm-panned repair powder.
Let's start with Sindane.
Sindane?
Max, you go on without me. I'll just stay here and work on getting Blackstone running again. If you need my help, just holler.
Hey, Max, we're gonna have to work hard to shift this boulder.
We're gonna have to work. Hey, Jins, does any of this seem familiar?
Bring back anything good you find in the forest. Make sure you let us know if you need a hand. Okay, take care of yourself, Max.
And you too, little girly pie.
The joke is the
Okay,
one of the
let's
major
go.
cruxes of my current tabletop campaign is that there is a road blocked with a boulder. Yep. You can get people to immigrate with you. Obviously, Monica's the correct choice because she has more physics, her hair. Max only has physics on his amulet. Monica has physics on her hair. So the last thing we're going to do for the day, I think, let's go back to Palm Brinks. You guys, there's stuff to get here. Now that we've completed the dungeon, there's some tiny chests. The only downside is Monica can't use the camera, so you walk around as Max a lot of the time. These things. These are how you upgrade your characters. Whenever you complete a dungeon level or do certain Georama stuff, which we'll come into later, one of these things will spawn in the world. And you just have to go around whatever. Each dungeon has an area tied to it. So these tiny chests will exist in Palm Brinks. We got a potato pie. I believe there's some more around here. Yeah, here's one. Fruit of Eden. I think all of the ones in Palm Brinks are in this central area. This guy sucks. I hate this guy. You don't have to go all around town to find them. I'm sure I'll forget one and then remember it next time if I forget one. Is there one over here too? There are some tiny chests in the game that are bugged, specifically in Chapter 3. Yeah, I'll find these tiny chests later. But they give you potato pie. They give you there's fruit. There's witch parfaits, potato pies, and fruits of Eden. How do I switch character again? There we go. You see, Monica already has more defense and health than Max. So if we make him eat this apple, he still has less health than her. But if we make him eat this pie, so potato pie only works on Max. Witch parfait only works on Monica. They both use fruits of Eden. Makes me think there's another fruit around here somewhere. Yeah. There's some bugged chests where if you don't get them in time, they'll just despawn and be forever gone. But just knowing that makes them easy to know. And even if you're just playing throughout the game, if you just naturally miss some of them, that's fine. It's not that important. You're going to find enough of them to get through the game. Just finding all of them is a pretty big advantage. See some nice pop in. But we are interested in going over the bridge and to Max's house. Why are they so tiny? To make them a treasure hunt. Word number. So we're going to go over here. I think the last thing I'll actually do is go to the sewers. I kind of remember a tiny chest around here, but I kind of doubt it, actually. You're just supposed to find them, just like, wait, what's that? Wait, these are in the game? Are there more of them? Ah, yes, to make work for Prima. I don't know. I think it's a find way of, a find way. Get it? I meant to say find, but find came out. Is this the spot? It is. Max has a room for a little kid. Tree, barrel, and belt. Photo album. Photo album is going to be very important for us. So I guess, yeah, I could get some ideas while I'm in this room. There's a robot. There's telescope. Is globe one? No chair is, though. You can tell this is Maximilian's room because Max notes it as Maximilian's room. Up is nope. Spooky box is not a it's not one. Window is, though. Just not this window. That's not the right window. Anyways, that's going to be it for this game at this moment. Wants to give special thanks to Squirrel Token, Tactful Ogre, Slyo9, and there was one more. Who else subbed? G-Volt. Thanks to all of you for subbing. I am trying to get back on subs, because my sub count dropped, and I want more subs. And also especially thanks to those who subbed, because once Twitch actually pays me, I'm going to put the money I get from Twitch onto the GYCL 2019 Recoup Fund. Because buying the plane ticket to MagFest so I can help officiate the GYCL tournament there kind of sucked. It's gotten more expensive every... I did say Slyo, but thank you for the reminder. The ticket to MagFest has gotten more expensive every year. So, if you hit the donate button below the video, or just donate bits, once Twitch pays me, I'll add all that money to the counter. So if I can get 3 hundo, that'll soften the blow. It won't pay for the trip, but it'll soften the blow. Also, a special thing, There is a special alert noise if one of you can donate at least $5. But I'm about to end the stream, so don't do it now. Do it next time. And then you can see the special alert noises. It's very exciting. You'll love it. But for now, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining. Special thanks to those who subbed. It's bloodvember. Going to try to stream at least every weekday. Maybe not every non-Sunday day of the month. Have some ideas for some fun stuff on that. But for now, good night.